Not too bad. Yep, lost one right there. Should have some torpedoes coming in your way, though. Gotta watch. Gotta watch. Yeah! 2! Ah, I got one on her, too. Alright, get out of here. Oh! Both got splashed. Both those guys are dead. Hopefully they got the torpedoes off. Did they get torpedoes off? They did. Check that out. Hey folks, it's Pat here. Welcome back for another edition of our Japanese campaign with War on the Sea. Pretty excited about tonight. We got a new update that makes carriers way more powerful because it doubles the planes on them. Now, unfortunately, they didn't double my planes on Shokaku here yet. But I think it will as soon as we actually make it back up to Rabaul. And so priority number one is to stop this transport fleet that we saw yesterday, or at least put a big enough dinger in it where it won't really hurt Guadalcanal, and then get our Shokaku back up here. If we can get up to 80 command points, so we can get another carrier, that's going to be a pretty tall order. But I don't think it's going to happen. So, but if we can, in the meantime, that'll be great. Meanwhile, we do have troops on the way to Guadalcanal here with our cruiser division here, and then our destroyer force. So I think there's about 2,500 guys here, and another 1,200 here, along with some supplies for Guadalcanal. So that's priority number 2 tonight, in order to actually get us in really good place. And so we need to find this transport fleet here. We got a lot of daylight left. Let's move our carriers in position. And as soon as we spot that transport, we're gonna launch at it today. We got to be a little bit vigilant about our. See, there he is, right there. We got to be a little bit vigilant about our search planes today. What's this guy? I-19. Yeah, that's a new sub that I bought. That's right, at the end of the last video. But these are our priority right here. So 2 destroyers, 2 heavy cruisers, 6 merchant. Now we have 2 heavy cruisers coming down, but we did spot a cruiser fleet heading up, and that's in addition to these guys. So we are outgunned down here, but we have got trouble for these guys. And so let's see. Val's can go 261, and Kate's can go 358. I'll bet you that's. We're gonna have to do the Val's with the torpedoes here in order to hit those guys. Oh, look at that, right at the edge of their right at the tip of their range. So let's go ahead and get an attack off here. We don't really care about that. I don't care about that. You gonna make me fight that? No, you're not gonna make me fight that. Now let's get our search planes back out. So since they're back in, I'm noticing that we're getting about 3 trips out of these guys a day, which is pretty good. But at the same point in time, eyes in the sky are absolutely vital for us at this point in time. So we got to remain vigilant about these things. My subs, I'm going to be pretty cool with my subs since I've lost so many of them. In fact, let's pull you back. Actually, you're in pretty good a position to intercept that convoy too. Yeah, it's coming right for you, dude. Oh, maybe not. Where's it going? Out here somewhere. We better find it. Oh, where are you? Oh, see, there's that other cruiser group. And while we're at it, we're just going to spool up all the airstrikes in one day here. So we'll hit him. But this Kate has got to find these transports. So it is absolutely critical. 0 counter must be resolved. Which one? Which one is that? No, it doesn't. Ignore. Oh, that's this one. Got it. Ah, there we go. Got it. Okay, cool. Alright, time for some bombing. Let's see what we got. Where are you guys? There they are, right there. So, what do we got here? I think this was all transports. So let's kick our Kates out here. And then we'll get a little organized about this. Let's get everybody down on the deck, too, since we can see them. Coming down on the deck here, and I want to try and get 4 of these guys. So let's form up groups of 3. And just do a pretty straightforward line abreast attack. Actually, now let's stay in Vic on these. And you, and you. Form up. And you, form up. You, and you, form up. And I want everybody to head out here. This way. We're going to try and hit them all at the same time. So, let's go ID some targets here. Yep, definitely want you. So they added a couple new filters here and stuff. Kind of cool. So Dev's doing a good job keeping up on the game. At least so far. I've been watching the Steam forum. There's a lot of people who want a lot of things on there, and I get it. I want some of those too. But man, I'm just having a good time playing this game. So I'll wait. I can be patient. So let's kick you guys way out here. You guys out here. Kate 10, what are you doing, slacker? Get up there. Kate 7, you too. Get out here. What kind of heavy cruisers we got here? New Orleans and a New Orleans. Great. Probably some of their better. What are you doing? Did I, like, reduce your speed? Catch up speed, man. Let me get everybody bunched up over here. To have some of these other guys turn around here. Should kick out that way and come back in a little bit. Get everybody here at once. Not you. You're the problem. There we go. And then torpedo attacks, ideally you want to come from both sides, but right now I'm really spreading my targets out, so I think 3 on each side will get us a pretty good shot at bagging 3 transports, at least, maybe 4. Alright, here we go. Everybody's just about bunched up here. So you, attack. Kate 7, you, attack. Kate 4, take out this one. Kate 1, Mr. Latecomer to the party. You get the one closest to the cruisers. Doesn't pay to be late to the party. Here we go. Kate 10, what are you doing, man? Do the attacks. Alright, let's make sure we got everybody covered here. 1, 2, 3. No, you get this one. Here we go. Attack. So you'll be last to the party, but that's okay. You'll also see the least amount of AA. So here we go. Pew, 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 pew. About to get a little ugly. It's your first group always catches the most, man. It just does. You got to get on top of these guys and make sure because when they're doing this, they got to fly low and slow. So, but torpedoes and transports, good mix. So. Alright, kick off your rudder. Who's next? Kate 7. There we go. There they go. Off they go. Splash. Kick off your rudder. Kate 1. Coming in. Yeah, this is pretty good. You kind of want to approach them a little bit from behind, ideally. There's a hit already. That's what kind of damage we're going to cause here today. There we go. Take that. Take that. How about you? Oh, this one is screwed. There's another hit on something up there. Oh, done. Oh, we lost We lost 2 Kates, and that's probably because these idiots are... No, they're doing okay. Get out of here. Come on, get. All of you. Get out of here. There we go. Kate 3, what are you doing? Kate 3, you're going to be my spotter today. Why don't you fly around and observe the damage for everybody else. Get some altitude, man. And let's go take a look at it ourselves. Something's down already. So this one's down right here. This one's in bad shape. This one's in real bad shape. And you're not doing too hot either, are you, buddy? Oh man, I'll take 4 for 2 Kates. Shoot, I'll take 2 for 2 Kates. So, that'll work. Not too shabby, guys. Not too shabby, boys. Let's check the report here. Heavy, 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 heavy. Ah, I love it. Oh, look at this. I think you guys are gonna lose some transports today. It's, I think everybody's out of range here. Let's go ahead and speed this up. Yeah, there goes another one. This one's done. That one's done. What about you? You gonna make it? You gonna make it today? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, don't write up that. Don't write that up, man. These guys are still keeping station though. So maybe not. It does pay to stick around just for a couple minutes, just to see. So I still got heavy flooding on both of these and heavy damage. I don't have the fires that I usually like to see, but I do like the list that I'm seeing here on both of these. But notice that they are keeping station here. Oh, hey, there we go. A little bit of patience goes a long way. So our other Kate should be jetting out of here. Yep. Oh, no, they got the fire out. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, yep, not keeping station, huh? Yeah. Get left to the sharks back here. Maybe? Oh, yep, yeah, little fire. Got a little problem there. I think this one's going to make it, though. Yeah, that one's going to be alright. This one is not going to be okay, as long as that fire keeps burning. Oh, I spoke too soon. Come on. Give me one more. Just one more. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Well, I'll take 2. 2 for sure. We might just have to cruise around here for just a minute or two. See if we can get this last one. There we go. It's got fires on the inside in there. Keep welling up a little bit. So, coming up behind now. Well, maybe not. Oh, she's fighting. She's putting up a fight. No, don't leave me, guys. Oh, well, I'd really like to get 3 of these. That'd be great. So that would be highly successful attack. So, but at the cost of 2 Kates, I kind of want 3. I'm feeling a little greedy at the moment. So let's see if the damage report on her is actually getting worse. So it's critical damage now. Yeah, we're probably going to get her. So we will wait for it here, because it is worth it. Otherwise, the next time you see the convoy, it's got one lame duck just kind of cruising around that can't really do anything except for drag everybody else down. And so this is almost merciful. No, it's not, but it's greedy, Pat. Yeah, I agree. It's very, very greedy, but I really want this ship. Come on, man. Just die. Just do it. So, and damage in this game is cumulative. At least from what I can tell. These guys are probably shooting at my cake up here. Nah, he's too high. He's too high. Come on. Come on. Let's see if we got critical flooding yet. Nope, not yet. So, your friend up there is going to make it. I don't know. They almost might scuttle this one, too. So, we'll just give it a half loop here. And then call it good. But as I was saying before, they did a major update to this game that doubles the number of planes on your carriers, bringing Shokaku and Zuikaku pretty dang close to their historical values in terms of aircraft. As far as we're concerned, it just makes them insanely more dangerous. There we go. In my new American campaign, because my old one was screwed, I bought the Enterprise right off the bat, and I have been absolutely wrecking things with it, with its full complement of 24 Avengers and 24 dive bombers. It means that you can just pinball strikes all day long off anything, and so it's really vicious combination, and I'm glad they added it, because I was beginning to think that carriers were a little bit weak. There we go, we got it. We're, a little bit underpowered in this game. Now, I get it, a lot of people, I want more gunfights, and I get that, okay? I really do, but quite honestly, carriers were exceptionally dangerous vessels so, in World War II, so I'm glad to see that these guys have picked up that mantle. Because quite honestly, carriers usually get nerfed in a lot of games. I mean, there's reasons for that. These guys are heading down south. So, but that's okay. We are going to attack you. What do we got here? Oh, look at this. This is a beautiful day for dive bombing. Hey, look at that. Got ships over here. Let's go do something about that, shall we? How many valves? We got 9. We got 9 valves. Let's go check our targets here. What do we got? Do 3 and tree and tree. We got a Brooklyn. Oh, this is at Northampton that we put some torpedoes into. Yes, let's kill you. And a no boat. Let's see here. I definitely want to get this. So you are no boat. Up, target. There we go. No boat. And you're a Noromaru. There we go. And you are a Brooklyn. We want to kill these off too. These are dangerous in surface fights, especially against any destroyer. But I think these two are our primary targets. Let's get the heavies, because we have heavy cruisers coming down. So let's do 2 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll ignore the Brooklyns for now. So let's form these guys up. Form up. And why don't you guys, since you're the larger group, take on the New Orleans. Attack. Oh, form up and attack. There we go. And you guys here take on that Northampton. Attack. So attacking Northampton, attacking New Orleans. Here we go. Man, 2 airstrikes in like what? 8 minutes? 17 minutes? Perfect. So come on, dude. Bunch up. Come join the party. Man, beautiful day. Couldn't ask for better dive bombing weather. So, and dive bombing in this game is just fun. So it's fun and very lethal. So it might be a little overpowered, but that was true during the war. Level bombing is pretty overpowered in this game too. So managed to sink a couple things that I probably shouldn't have with B-17s. I didn't know you could skip bomb with them. So, I'm not saying that I'm any good at it, but it can be done. Here we go. Pitch over. There we go. Coming in for the kill. Oh, you guys might be a little off center here. But I trust y'all. Keep that rudder over. Get some altitude. Oh man, my other valves got ripped to pieces. Did you see that? So, other valves got absolutely ripped to pieces. Oh, it sucks. This entire group here is good. That other one got roasted. Oh man, ouch. Did we at least get a hit? Oh no. Northampton, direct hit by bomb. Oh my gosh, he took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bombs. And New Orleans took, oh my god, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, you are done, sister. Sorry. Oh man, airstrikes are so much fun. So it was so cool in this game. I mean, some of the other games you play, the airstrikes are kind of like, oh, the plane showed up and pew 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 pew, you know, which is fine. But like Carriers of War, I mean, airstrikes are freaking stressful, and this game is just on the money with that too. So, yeah, this ship is done. I think we just bagged ourselves some points. I cannot believe you took that many bombs and are not just ablaze from stem to stern. Man, Northampton here is tough ship. Let's check it out. Critical cradle, heavy. Man. Well, she ain't going to put up much of a fight if we run into her. That's for sure. But I'll bet you she doesn't have a fire, so she'll probably be alright. I mean, it's possible that she roll over and sink. This is likely in this case. In fact, yeah, almost inevitable. So, yeah. Man. Definitely put some hurt on these ships, though. There's no way she's going to survive. This one, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Northampton cruisers are pretty tough. So, they were pretty tough. Of course, the Americans lost a couple of them, but that's true of New Orleans class cruisers too. There's no way this ship can survive. We got these 2 Brooklyns just cruising around out there. Our valves are about to time out here. So let me grab this group here. Where's my Solo? Come here, Mr. Solo. Why don't you make another pass for the cameras? We'll see. Oh man, almost hit each other, guys. I think I have collisions for the enemy turned off. Otherwise, they do that all the time. It's just it's almost like unfair, you know. I mean, it's fun to watch, but it's kind of unfair too. So it's just not a, you know, not something that would actually happen. It's just the way that you do the pathfinding in the game. Now in Silent Hunter, when they do that, it's hilarious, and especially when you have destroyers who crash into each other, so, or a cruiser that crashes into a destroyer, so, or a liner that cuts a destroyer in half. That's fun too. All right, let's speed this up. See if we lose her here. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure they'll scuttle this ship. But it looks like they're getting some of the fires slowly under control. But this flood is so bad. I mean, you can step right off the fantail into the water here. But, no. We got that put out, man. Check that out. Are they going to write it, too? Are they going to start pumping things out? Oh, man. That's rough. If this ship lives, this ship is going to be in rough shape. Dang, man, but for 3 valves, I should get a cruiser out of this. Because that was pretty expensive. I don't know what happened to my guy, so I'll have to go back and watch. Well, actually, that probably wasn't on camera, so I couldn't even tell you what happened. All right, let's get out of here. Let's see if they scuttle you. Nope, they didn't scuttle her. Man, lame. It's okay. We can do more airstrikes. Return to base. Get back on the Shokaku up there. Oh, we need to get our search planes out. We need to find these guys. Definitely these transports again. It's 1337. We got a little bit of time. I think you got a search plane. Yeah, get your planes out there, because our ships are coming. And that transport group was getting pretty close to I-40 here, so let's get I-40 in position. Let's get I-19 back up, close up in here, just in case they decide to spook her up in here. But of course, that's where those cruisers were. We might spot them again. There's a sub. I don't care about you. Irrelevant. There's the transports. Let's hit them again. Let's see. Yeah, let's use the Kates. Here we go. Airstrikes today, guys. Airstrikes. This is the key. Yep, yep. We know where you are. 3 destroyers don't care about you. There's that group. I-19? Yeah, let's go ahead and do this here real quick. Let's see if we can get a couple pot shots. Oh my gosh, I don't... Oh. This is a bad idea. We're going to lose a submarine. But I'm greedy. I want these guys. Oh man, it's... Come on, just 3 torpedoes. Oh, they're turning. Check that out. They're turning. They done detected me already, so GTFO. Go deep. I'm not surprised in this weather here. I mean, the passive sonar actually goes pretty far, but look at that. They're already turning in. All of them are. Screw this. Alright, I-19. The operational awareness of the enemy has saved your bacon today. Maybe not later tonight. Although, we could just send Vals out again. I mean, if we're going to go restock all our planes, we might as well. Because they're right about in here. We do have to actually get eyeballs on them, though. 1538. It's pretty late in the day. How much gas do you have? Get up there, dude. You too. Gas 240? Oh, you're not going to make it. Are you going to make it? 240? Oh, you're not going to make it either. Lame. Ah. We can just send them. We'll just send them. We know they're there. We'll go find them. Because we want to get our planes back. So you're right about here? Alright. Let's do it. Gates. Attack. There we go. Oh, might be right over him. Oh, no, tactical. There we go. So how many we got? We got 10. How many transports do they have left? 4? Oh, yeah, they're right there. Sorry, I gotta pause this. Because otherwise I'm gonna lose some planes. I'm gonna lose enough planes. Alright. Got 1. No, stop that. 1, 2, 3. We got 3. Yes, we've got 3. Alright, we can do this. So let's see, we've got 10 Kates. We don't need 3 on each, do we? You could do 2, 4, 6, and then 4 on a cruiser. Let's get greedy, shall we? Kate 7, you've been recruited here to take on a heavy cruiser today. Yeah, form up in Vic. And 2, 2, 2. Yeah, okay. 2, form up. 2, form up. Alright. Because we do have 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Oh, but you know what? These guys haven't been hit. These guys haven't been hit. Yeah, I gotta be safe rather than sorry. So 1, 2, 3, form up. 1, 2, 3, form up. And then, oh, I really want a cruiser though. Alright, let's do it. So you guys are probably like, man, make up your mind, Pat. I'm working on it. Relax. Alright, let's do that. Alright, everybody hit the deck. All of you guys, hit the deck, hit the deck. Hit the deck. Guys, hit the deck. Alright, so we're gonna hit 1, 2, 3. So this one here, F6. I don't know if I really need to do this, but just so I know who's who on the map here. It's target you. Check. This guy's not even moving. So, or at least not moving too fast. Target you. Check. Target you. Check. Target you. You are not one of those. You are one of these. Check. Alright, here we go. So, you 4 on you. So, 7. Attack. New Orleans. You 2. Target you. Attack. You 2. Target you. Attack. And Kate 1, last but not least, you get the rear. So, Kate 1. Good. 2. 3. And the no boat. So these guys will get the most flack, but that's okay because it means that the other Kates behind us will have pretty smooth sailing to drop their 2 fish. Yeah, this will work. So going right after this New Orleans class cruiser right here. See, look at this guy. He's already fallen behind. You know, we can send zeros down here too, although we're almost out of daylight. But we could do it in the morning. But I really want to get these guys back to Shokaku and just book it with Shokaku so we can actually get up to Rabaul. It'll take us 24 hours to get there, and then we can load up with planes. And hopefully we can get enough guys on the Guadalcanal where they can sit tight for a day. Here we go. Here comes the Boombas. Beautiful attack right here. Usually do want to attack just a little bit aft so that, you know, the torpedoes head this way. If they turn away, you still get them. Anvil attack, you want to do it from both sides. We'll probably get one of those off if we get that entire flight crew for Shokaku. It's poetry if you can do it. So, and this is like the only game that I've ever played where you can actually pull stuff like that off. It's really, really freaking cool. These guys will be alright. Lost 1. Not too bad. Yep, lost 1 right there. Should have some torpedoes coming in your way, though. Gotta watch. Gotta watch. Yeah! 2! Ah, I got one on her, too. Alright, get out of here. Oh! Both got splashed. Those guys are dead. Hopefully they got the torpedoes off. They get torpedoes out? They did. Check that out. 1, 2. How about you? 1. I think you're only going to take 1. I think that's all it's going to take to actually knock you out of the war. Oh, this looks great. Check this out. Ah. This one's Dunzo. Oh, yeah, that last one. That last one. Done. This one's done. This one's done. No more Marines. Well, supplies, sure. We'll say it's supplies. That's fine. And how about you? Dead in the water, huh? Dead in the water. Looks like you're making a couple knots there. Not too much, though. Alright, but I got what I wanted. I got what I wanted out of this. So, these are all done. No, actually, it looks like neither one of these have actually whistled yet. Man, we lost 1, 2, 3, 4 Kates on that run. Yeah, that's expensive. So, but that's okay. So let's get most of you guys out of here. Kate 5, yeah, go ahead and get out of here. Kate 8, you can spot for us for a little bit here. Don't get shot. So, good job, boys. You definitely put some hurt on the Americans. These ships are screwed. So, but I think this New Orleans is going to be okay. I think she took 2. So, well, actually, we can check that. We got this little log down here. She took 2. So, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6 hits on the other one. Of course, that last one went just a little bit aft. But let's check our report here and see exactly how bad. Moderate, moderate, critical, heavy. I think they're going to lose both these transports. But we're going to have to wait and see. So let's go ahead and give it a little gas here. Oh, now I got their fire out. So, transport's not in good shape, though. Absolutely not in good shape. Remember last time we had the one that was listed as heavy. Done. This one's done. And this one's got a fire on it now. Heavy. Alright, here we go. Let's just see. So, you got a vulture around here a little bit. Just in case, because if you jet out, they won't scuttle it unless it's like within an inch of its life. And so we will take what we can get for the moment. And remember, we got a valve strike coming up right behind this one, so bag ourselves another heavy cruiser. I don't think we're going to have enough money to actually pay for Shokaku. But we could get a battleship. Yeah, I don't know if we need Shokaku. Shokaku's got double the planes on her. So it'd be kind of nice to have them both together and you just have this absolute just beehive of destruction. So, nothing can stop it except for a torpedo in the middle of the night. Which does happen from time to time. Come on, man, blow up and sink. So, but yeah, carriers are much more powerful now with the greatly increased flight group, and that was true in the war too. So, not just along the lines of having a carrier that actually had a large flight group on it, but in terms of the multiplicative effect of having multiple operational squadrons. So, man, damn it, are you gonna live? You. Nah, you're not gonna live. No way. No way. But, yeah, and so, like, early in the war, the Americans would operate with single carrier task forces. They learned after a little while that you actually put two of them together or more. Japanese, of course, did that in the very beginning of the war to great effect. But it'd be nice to actually set up the Twin Terrors in this game and get them both going. Man, damn it, I think this guy's going to live. So I'm not seeing no big old fire on here. It's a pretty healthy list, though, and of course she's circling. So, okay, now we got another fire here, so let's see. Maybe. Got my two remaining Kates. Come on. Just give me one last transport. There we go. Come on. Come on, guys. You got plenty of time to get off. Just get off the ship and let it just drift into the night. It's fine. It's victory points for me. So, let's see. Come on, dude. There we go. Come on. Bandit ship. Get everybody off. You got time. You got the task group right over here, cruising around. You know, waiting to pick up survivors. All you got to do is just get off the ship. Just get off. Just get off. Just give it up. Not going to do it, is it? Critical. Yeah. Okay. You just have to be patient. You talk about more war stuff. So there we go. Dunzo. Goodbye. Nice knowing you. Sunk, moderate. I'll take it. Alright, return to base. So, and then we're going to start moving Shokaku home. So, because her air group is pretty jacked up now. And as long as we got the transports, I'm happy. So, let's see if we can get these guys that were cruising around in here real quick with our valves. So, who have a little bit of gas. So, start searching, dudes. 116. Ah, I guess they get away today. Jerks. Let's pull our subs back up in here. because that's probably where they're going to wind up. And now we just have to get our boats, our troops on the ground in here. We'll use this cruiser force to kind of screen at night out here, waiting for this guy to get down there. I don't think he's going to get down there at night. What do we got? 9 hours, and it's 2200. It'll be pretty close. So it'll be just at the crack of dawn. But let's get boots on the ground here. So unload. Bam. Cool. All right, you guys cover. Let the destroyers come in. There we go. Unload. Done. Get out of here. Sorry, we're going to leave Guadalcanal to its devices here while we reconfigure our naval forces a little bit. We got $33 dues to spend. So even if we can't afford anything too fancy, I'd like to go back and at least get another heavy cruiser. Because it's really important in surface combat that you outnumber the other guys. So the computer has this thing, 5 o'clock in the morning, there's a... Man, how do you get a search plane? He's got to have a group in here somewhere. So, well, you guys are gone now. So, it's okay. We'll make do with what we can. Oh, no, I don't want to ignore that. I want you to dive, dude. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, especially in this water. So, go deep. Get out of here. Yep, so that search plane's still spooking around here somewhere. Look at this beautiful morning. Beautiful morning. So, no submarines to be seen anywhere. Alright, those guys are going back. This guy's almost there. How much time you got? You've got 3 hours? 5 o'clock in the morning? Ugh, it's a little bit too early. Let's start sending out some search planes here from the Maya and the Takao. Launch aircraft. So, sure, we'll send some Petes. Why not? So you guys go check out this. And Takao. You guys go check out down here. And I think we had another one in here, didn't we? I think we had a Kuma. I think you got a plane, yeah. So you do the things too. Yours goes a lot further, so why don't you go look down here. Same thing with you guys. I-40. I think you're missing one, yeah. I-19, you got one though. So launch your plane. Get him out. Check out here. I-17, you got a plane. Let's kick him out right down here. I-39, get in the fight. Or at least send your Jake out in the fight. Let's go take a look at what's down over here. And then, of course, the usual. Send out our zeros. And send our guys down the slot. So I wish I had better uses for these Bettys too, but I just really don't. So they don't bomb subs very well, as we've found out. Although we could try it again, you know, it's entirely possible that I'm jacking something up. Do that all the time in games. So, especially ones that I have fun playing. So, you know, you ever have that game where you know, it's not any fun to play, but you've gotten really good at it because you just really want to enjoy it, but after a while you're like, yeah, this game actually does suck. You know? So, but I'm really good at it. So this one is kind of like that for me. Well, I mean, this one's the opposite of that. There we go. Look at that. 2 destroyers, 2 light cruisers, 2 heavy cruisers. That's probably that group where we really beat the crap out of those couple of capital ships. I really don't want to fight them. Because they got those 2 Brooklyns in there. They're just going to tear my destroyers to pieces. And all I've got is 2 heavy cruisers. Although their 2 heavy cruisers are really jacked up. So let's at least get in position, and then we'll think about that. Looks like they're gonna head out of the channel, so we'll feign like we're chasing them and see if we can chase them right into the I-19. So although I don't want I-19 to die, so But as long as he leaves us alone, I'm pretty happy. We just got to get this auxiliary force down there. So, I-19. Yeah, so I-19's got the encounter here. What are we at? We're at 44. Yeah, let's do a sub fight here, and then we'll call it a day. Where are you guys? There you are, way over there. So, but look at the sea, man. Sea State 2, they're gonna totally freaking see me here. Unless I'm like a mile away and going really quiet. So, put the scope up. Totally gonna see me. So, how far are they? We gotta get them to show up here. Turn the boat. Yeah, because we're heading almost due south. Looks like they're heading, what is that, due east. Come on, show up on the thingy. Probably can see him through the scope. No, not down scope. I'm done. So I figured out this is definitely a compass up here. And then I didn't know you could do this until I read the manual. So, but if you want to know the bearing of anything, you just hit this binocular key, and it gives you the relative bearing from you. And so there they are, off to our port quarter, but they are already turning. Check that out. See? 2 destroyers coming right for us, and everybody else is peeling off. Awesome. So I guess we will not have a submarine contact here. So dive the boat, kill the scope, and retreat. So see, look at that. You know, I don't know if they do that automatically when a ship in the line is damaged, or if like we really are that detectable from this far. Because notice the destroyers aren't changing. So oh crap, let's get out of here before they come get us. Oh my god, look at that! We like sneezed on something and it died. What is it? Oh my god, look at that! I didn't do that. Well, I did, but I-19 didn't, so get out of here, dude. It just sank on its own. That's awesome. Well, I mean, that sucks for these guys, but you know, we'll take it. So I bet you I get the points for that too. Sank. Oh, we better ID you real quick. So you are a New Orleans. So I think it updates after a while anyway. So, but I'm not quite sure. I don't know. Contact 1, ship lost. See, these guys are still coming right for us. So are they pinging? No, they're not pinging. Maybe that New Orleans sinking just absolutely jacked up their formation, so they'd reform up and go after those guys. They could take a shot at this dude right here. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So I bet you that just jacked up his entire formation. If those destroyers are right behind us. Oh. No. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, Pat. Let's get out of here. Oh, yeah, we got command points for that. Well, if they're leaving, we're just going to let them. So, but now if they come up here and fight us, I feel good about that fight. So, you know, because my heavy cruisers can tear those Wichitas, or I mean those Brooklyns to pieces. So let's see. And he might turn back around with just that one cruiser. But understand, oh, that's right. We have that other, so we sank all those transports. And so we basically gifted the Americans another cruiser task force to use. So we don't want to get too greedy with these guys here. I just want to get these transports here. So to tell you the truth. That's what I really want. So, Mr. Zero, why don't you go down there and take a look for us and see what's going on. There's 3 destroyers. I don't care about those guys. Ooh, a submarine. So, oh man, why did I set these to 4 zeros? I'm not going to be able to kill him now, but we'll try. So, god dang it. I totally did that, didn't I? I'm supposed to, like, set them to 8 zeros so you can actually strafe the bejesus out of a submarine. Let's do it anyway. No, line ahead. Hit the deck. Spin around. This is a submarine. We just know. Nope, not one of those. Passed it. There we go. Sure, timber. 3,000 yards. Look at this. Absolutely flat, dead calm. Totally can see him. If we had 8 zeros, we could probably roast him alive, but totally made a mistake there. So, that's okay. So, target him, F7. Attack. Get it down to about 2,000 yards. We'll put some bullet holes in you, dude. So, look at this beautiful morning. Absolutely beautiful. One up there. Get down about 2,000 yards. Drop speed. Porpoise up. And shoot. Oh, he might be going down. Yep. Check that out. Totally got away. He's right there. I'm gonna fly right over him. Can't do a damn thing about it now. Alright. Get out of here. So, yeah, zeros are useless if the submarine makes it down. I thought we were close enough we'd be able to get them. But, oh well. Yeah, I gotta send these guys out with 8 next time. That's okay. All I want to do is my auxiliary force here. Just get that down there. So, not seeing any contacts. So, there they are, but they're leaving. So, we're just gonna let them do that. Yep, check that out. They're heading home. Yeah, fine. You're cool, man. I'm gonna leave you alone too. Enemy ships. Which one is this? Oh, we got 2 subs right there. Oh, well. Can't have that. Go find some subs, guys. Oh my goodness, there's one right there too. So you're definitely going home that way. Alright, so here we go. Let's go ahead and unload the cargoes. There we go. So we got 9,000 troops. Got 9,000 guys and 3,000 supplies. We got rough parity here on Guadalcanal. That'll do for now. Alright, and so here we are. Shokaku's heading back to replenish your planes. We're going to send these guys out of here too, escorted by our cruiser group, who we are not going to leave in the slot. Unless those other ones show up. I'd like to take some of this money and go do something productive with it. And so we're going to have to leave Guadalcanal to its own devices for the next 24 hours here, roughly. And hopefully that will get us to a point where we can actually punch back really hard at the Americans when we come back down the slot later the day after. Well, later, yeah, I guess it'll be probably about mid-afternoon tomorrow before we can get back down there in position. So we'll just have to use what we've got down here, rely on our submarines, and of course we have the I-39 coming down to help out. But that was a productive day today, so we put a lot of iron on the bottom of the ocean. Most importantly, transports. And so I hope it was able to demonstrate a little bit of like how powerful air power is in this game. If you, you know, just kind of take just a minute or two to organize your attacks. Once we get the full flight group here on Shokaku, we're going to do some fancy stuff. So next video will be maybe a little bit more tedious getting things set up, but hopefully it'll end with a bang by the time we get Shokaku back in action down there. So thanks again for being here with me this time. Appreciate you, like always. And, you know, I cannot express how much I love this game. All right, and so for those of you who've actually said something about that, I really do appreciate it, and we're going to keep going with the series here. So, but that's all I got for you tonight. We'll catch you all next time. Take care now. Bye.